actually judging at Youth Fair recently. I just think it's a great opportunity for young people and I like the new focus on technology and so forth with the Borscht curriculum. It's a way to start building character and lifelong learning outside of the classroom, school, the public school classroom for youth in a variety of areas at a young age.
Well, the culinary arts, she chose that for her profession because she did so well at State Fair with her pies, and she got Best of Show rosette for her blackberry pie. My fondest memory that's going to be for a long time is that this was their last horse show at Chemung County, and they did pear ribbons where each one of them has the end of a ribbon and you're not supposed to break it, and they came in first, so they're with their blue ribbons and the ribbon between them, and it's still hanging between their bedrooms unbroken.
Related to the very first program that I attended, I had the opportunity, people from NYSEG came to our house, did a power survey, they did a pressurization to determine the leakage in the house, replaced our refrigerator because it was a real energy hog, if you will. And very, very pleased with the results of that.
I guess I could say at a personal level, I think that in some ways I have my very existence to thank Extension for, because it was through my father's capacity as agriculture agent that he met my mother. And and then also it's actually through my involvement with 4-H and the county youth fair that I met my husband. So those are some little personal impacts that Extension has had on my life. But I do know that he was a part of bringing lamb pools and wool pools to the county, which I don't think exist any longer. But these were ways to market both the sheep and wool, and they would meet at next to railroad locations, and farmers could bring their lambs and they would be graded, and buyers would come and look the lambs over, and then based on what they decided that day, then they would be shipped off to market on the train. And similar type of thing for wool. So it was in marketing.
The first thing I think of is Hidden Valley. Second thing I think of is what Cooperative Extension does for the youth, because they come in there for a summer camp, and they teach them all sorts of different things, life supporting things, and a good start of life. The things that probably I have the best memory of is after we started rehabbing the camp and getting rid of some of the old buildings and getting new buildings, and making it just a nicer, a more friendly surrounding camp for Cooperative Extension to use. That's probably the best memory I have is seeing the camp improved.
An agency that is here to help the people of the community, to get them the information that they need to better run their business, or just better to maybe do their gardening and stuff at a better level than they would be able to, because they can get the information they need. Well, it's been a very positive experience in knowing that if you need information, you can rely on Cooperative Extension to get you the information you need and in a timely manner. So its impact has been very positive.
And certainly being with Cooperative Extension, which is just a wealth of some information on nutrition, that was a wonderful match there for the nutrition staff to be able to come in and talk with the participants in the Bone Builder class about the effects of diet and exercise on preventing or at least reducing the incidence of osteoporosis.
Innovative farmers. I worked with farmers, one farmer particularly over in Tompkins County that was in that class of being innovative. He had one of the first good freestyle systems, and he had bumper silos. They were dirt walls, concrete floors, and took a little evening tour with a bunch of farmers over there to look at his silos. And one farmer said, "My God, nothing but a hole in the ground. What kind of deal is this? And how the heck can you have any good feed? This guy's making a lot of milk." The one that had the bunker silos. And the old farmer says to him, "Well," he says, "you know what? You guys want to build those monuments, those blue ones, or them concrete ones." He says, "They haven't figured out how to tax this hole in the ground yet, to begin with, and you know, very inexpensive to build." And the farmer says to him, "Well, don't you get cold out here when you're getting this feed out of this thing in the middle of the winter?" Old Clarence said, "Yeah, I get cold, but when I get in my Cadillac and go to the bank, put my money in, I get warm really fast."
Okay, any other thoughts you'd like to share with us today?
Just keep up the good work.